Hello, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. Hope you're having a fabulous day. High five. You woke up grateful, loving on yourself, doing all the beautiful things in life. Let's get to our dinging. If you have earbuds in, there'll be 3 loud sounds. Get the negative out, bring the positive in. Get the negative out, bring the positive in. Give some to you, give some to you. I hope you enjoy that. Beautiful day out. I just brought the dogs back. One of them ran off on me. We're going to do our power thought cards. Anyway, she came back. All right. What do you have for the collective? What do you have for the person watching this video? I'm willing to let go. Yes, you need to be willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. Absolutely. Sometimes we hang on to other people's stuff, and we shouldn't. We're sitting there worrying about what we're worried about. You know what I mean? So you got to let that stuff go and just focus on your own self. You can be there and help one another, but sitting there worrying about somebody else's stuff, it's not going to help you at all, or them, you know. So try and keep your vibrations high so you can actually help your next friend, right? Or family member, significant other, you know, all the good things. We're doing soul lessons and soul purpose. Let's see what they have to bring. Energy is better today. What are you, how are you guys feeling out there? It's quite the up and down because of the Mercury retrograde, right? Make a plan. Anything that you want in life, you do have to make a plan, and you have to strive towards that goal, right? Absolutely. Doesn't matter what you want. You need to make a plan and put it out there in the universe. So that's 12. Let's see what the book says. Page 15. This book is being overused. It's starting to crack on me. The time is ripe to commit to new goals, and you feel it. But to bring about what you want in the physical world, you will need more than wishful thinking, fantasizing, and visualization. In order to be successful, you need to create an organized plan. First, name your new objectives. Next, ask yourself whether you have the necessary skills to achieve them. And if not, what must you do to develop those techniques? That could be something that you take training for, you know, depends on what you want to do. The road to success is to do the next thing. What's next thing you must do to move forward towards your dreams? So you have to actually write those down. I mean, once you write stuff down, it actually gets clearer on paper because you're able to get it out and you go, oh, well, this had come up, because then more ideas will come to you, right? Your soul's purpose right now is to take responsibility for your desires by establishing a realistic plan or action to bring them about. It's time to step away from pure emotion and utilize your logic and objectivity for your own benefit. What present abilities do you bring to your desired outcome? How much time are you willing to devote? So if you need to upgrade your skills, absolutely, but you know, all the stuff that we went through in our own lives, you have skills. You have things that you didn't even realize that you have. You just have to look within to figure out what those are. And we all have something special about us. Your soul's lesson. Follow through on your plan for success by taking steps every day. Instead of waiting for others to bring you what you want, with such a grounded approach, you'll advance quickly. The only question is, what will be your first step? Tell me, what was going to be your first step? What are you trying to manifest in your life? Let's bring it to fruition. Write it down. Get a goal. Oracles or wisdoms of the oracle. Let's see what they have to say today. Not that many. Sometimes they just fall out of your hand. Let's see. So you have to let... Oh, there go the dogs. You have to let go and you got to make a plan. Never-ending story. Do you feel like your life is a never-ending story? Sometimes, hey, those are the challenges in your life. But you know what? Those are good for you too, because it's a growth. And you need to grow in order to move in your life, right? So don't sit there and worry about it all the time, right? You got to be willing to let go. Let's see what the book says. 37. Who knows what they're barking at? I got myself in the room. I figured they'd be sleeping by now because I wore them out a bit. Essential meanings: self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary traumas. Are you causing chaos in your own life? Have you looked in the mirror and asked yourself, why me? And if you have, answer yourself and tell you, and then you'll be able to tell yourself why you're allowing this stuff to happen to you, right? The Oracle's message. This is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurts and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, say that, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. So those are all the negative things that you're telling yourself because you lost belief and lost hope and lost the faith. Can reconnect with the spirit in order to get that stuff back into you. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in the lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. And never live your life as a victim, because that's not going to get you anywhere. You got to stand strong. Stand in your power. Love the lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You're not your story, and the narrative is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. And that's like that comfort, being comfortable, right? You might have had lots of stuff happen to you in your life, and it's degraded you so much that you don't think very good of yourself. You don't think very highly of yourself. So what's happening is that repeated story is going on in your brain, and you're allowing it because you can change that. You just have to say beautiful things to yourself every day. And don't believe those lies. Don't believe those negative lies. And all those people that are in your past, they're there for a reason, right? And you have to understand that. Relationship message. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other, more complex reason. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing. But you must reflect on the stories you weaved about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Yes, those are key parts in healing, is to actually take those feelings head on and understand why you feel a certain way when you're getting into a new relationship or when you're meeting somebody new. Don't take those patterns with you. You need to heal those before you move forward into something else. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Yeah, that repeated pattern. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. Oh, and they were never true. But look at you over there still believing them, right? Let's heal that part of us. And let's make our life a bright life and simpler life, and bring all the goodness in. Believe in yourself. Love on yourself. Know that you are good enough. You so are good enough. And repeat that to yourself daily. Prosperity message. Fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good things that is coming your way, so you step out of your own lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Do you like that one? Get out of your own way. You're holding your own self up. It's now time to stop that. And let's get what you deserve. Are you back where you started or in a situation that reminds you of the past failures? Financial insecurity scaring you? Oh, that's a big one. Especially in today's world. Financial insecurities do scare a lot of people because they can't have what they need. But I'm telling you, if you bless everything and be grateful for what you have right now, things will come to you when you are in need. And I wholeheartedly can tell you that because it's happened to me over my life. When I actually changed my mindset and looked at things a different way and was grateful and thankful on a regular basis, I was never without what I needed. I mean, there's things that I was without, but those are the wants, right? Those wants will come. Just got to get what you need first, right? You must learn to love yourself through the missteps and sabotaging moments and stop sabotaging yourself. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling the story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Telling new story and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. Absolutely, you can do it. So tell yourself a new story. You know what I mean? And you can reprogram your mind to tell yourself a better story than what you've ever experienced. Let's be a better version of what we were yesterday. Moving forward. Protection message. This is the time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is, not my circle, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. Yes, I don't know about you, but I avoid all of the drama I can. And if I feel anybody's bringing up drama or talking about gossip and this person, that person, blah, 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 I have no time for that. I move on. I got no time. And you should be the same way. Yes, so let go of all of that. Negative things that you tell yourself every day. Make a plan. And I mean, if that's the plan that you need to make in order for you to get past the hurdle, then make that plan. Make that plan that you're going to talk better to yourself. Make that plan that you're going to take yourself out for a walk, take yourself out for dinner. Know how special you are to be able to do those things. You know, self-care. Do self-care every day. Let's see what the empath empowerment has. I don't know what they're barking at over there. That's it when you're around dogs, eh? So nice. I'm getting my Snuggle Bunnies energies from them, which is so sweet. Every time they see me come in and I get their leashes ready, I automatically want to lick my face. They're so excited that I'm home to take them out. It's amazing. Oh, look at that. Retreat to the natural world, right? Take yourself out. In a good way, you know? Go where you feel most alive. A peaceful forest, the mountains, your local park. Let the ocean roar through you. Be revived by nature's wonder. And nature does ground you. So get out there as much as you can. I'm telling you, these walks that I've been doing with these dogs have actually changed up and switched up my energy, and I'm not so hard on my own self, right? You know, sometimes I'm hard on my own self and I say to myself, stop it, you know, doesn't matter, you know, because sometimes it comes back at you. Doesn't matter what you're doing. And you can be the most positive person in the whole wide world and you still have some setbacks. You still have some nagging something back there, right? Because that will always be there. You just got to dim that noise, and then bring in beautiful noise, right? And that's why you need to do stuff for your own self. That's why you need to care upon your own self. And that's why you go out and take yourself out on a date. Why not? I do it all the time. I love myself that much. I take my own self out, and you should too. Anyways, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. Sending you love and light. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and of course, comment. And we'll be talking to you soon. Bye for now.